height doesn't matter. Let me tell you. So I am 5'4", and being 5'4" for a very long time, I haven't grown since freshman year of high school. You learn to accept it. Yeah, you realize there's so many benefits of being taller, even average size, like fucking 5'8", 5 foot, yeah, 5'8". I think it's average size, like roughly. I'm not too sure, but seeing how women react to you when you're 5'4", very interesting because like there's two people, there's two types of short people out there. One is the guy who's very insecure and actually doesn't like his height, and he envies other people who are taller than him, and pretty much plays a victim role, which is like, oh, I'm 5'4", I can't get nobody in. Like, pretty much black pills himself, saying like, oh, because I'm not tall enough, I can't fuck her, right? Or I probably shouldn't say fuck. Um, uh, it's like it's just they end up just being a victim and going like a downward spiral against themselves and ruining their mental health. And there's the other person who's like confident in himself and is like actually accepts who he is. And when you actually accept who you are, you're confident in yourself, no matter who you are, women will find that attractive. And like, yeah, this doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work for all women. All women have preferences. Some women like taller guys because like they can feel secure around them and feel safe. So like with me, the times I dated people who were taller than me, like I think it was like two, three times, and every single time it was mostly because I was charismatic. I was able to just talk to them and not like put them on a pedestal or like what's the word for it? Not limit myself. I had that confidence inside me. It was like, okay, you know. So it does matter. You do have shit you overthink about, and that could ruin your mental health. But being confident about it actually, if so, okay. Whenever you're short, here's the strategy to get the fuck out of it. Like out of the like loser mindset where you're like complaining about you being short. You actually have to fucking level up as a man. And how do you level up as a man? How can you be the best man you can be? Well, you can start going to the gym, you can start working out, you can actually look good, you can actually feel confident in yourself, knowing that you're doing these physical challenges that you see a lot of people not doing who are taller than you and who are just wasting potential. And you're just like, oh shoot, I'm actually doing this, I'm actually working out, I'm actually eating clean, I'm actually fucking doing good habits that are making me better than everybody around me. I feel smarter, I feel happier than everybody around me. Everybody's so miserable, they complain about everything, and you're over here being stoic, like, oh. But if you level yourself up as if you level up yourself as a man, you end up just being this more attractive person, especially when the women is around more. I don't want to like talk bad about anybody, but more feminine, more soft people who have to like who just like let themselves go basically, and you're just as long as you're fit, bro, and you start getting confidence in yourself. Like I said, when you have confidence, you start being more charismatic. You actually learn how to flirt with girls. You talk downwards. You look them in the eyes. You don't come off as a creep. You're just confident. You're able to like breathe deeply around them, and you're not like they know that if you just have like an abundant mindset too, you end up just basically I'm saying you got to be red pilled, okay? But you don't even have to be red pill. Like you can be blue pill too, and still have that confidence inside of you, and still be this guy who like just is just well rounded, who's like physically fit. He's actually like doing stuff in his career. He's leveling himself up. He's making money. He's doing whatever he's doing, helping his family. You know, like you can level up yourself as a man. You start attracting more women because women they it's kind of true, especially for more blue pill masculine women. They kind of want some. I shouldn't really talk about it because I was about to say like more masculine women, more blue pilled women are like into people who are like are confident in themselves and who are more red pilled. But it's like they are, you know. It's like I don't want to talk too much about it because I'm not too sure how this relates to everybody else like outside of where I live, and like I'm not too like into it to know more or less. Like I know how to handle myself in social situations. I know how to talk to girls in my hometown. I'm only lived in my hometown. I'm not so I haven't lived like everywhere else where dating scene is different and stuff. But from my experience, being confident, leveling yourself up as a man, and just being, just having good mental health just improves all. I always bring it back to mental health because this is the niche of my channel. Improving your mental health is so goddamn important, bro. Because like before that, I would just be around girls, and especially after I get into ruts of no fap, I ended up going around girls and just being so fucking socially awkward for no fucking reason. Because like I don't even put them on a pedestal. It's more because I seen other versions of them in my head, and it goes against your morals. And when it goes against your morals, and if you're like me, I overthink a lot. And it's a good thing. It's a bad thing. Whatever. And I end up just like fantasizing about girls a lot, and I feel like it goes back to like childhood trauma and stuff. But I find myself just knowing that I'm doing stuff that other people aren't doing, knowing that I'm actually out here trying to get it and do my thing and confident in myself and trying to level up socially, just level up as a man and become this like mental health YouTuber, this entrepreneur who sells a course and all this. Being in like a paid community where people are actually helping me with life, I feel so ahead of everybody. I see people my age, people who are a little bit older than me, people who've been working at my job for 15 years, and I already know that wasn't the life path I'm going down. And just seeing all these people who are like, I'm not trying to talk bad about anybody, but people who are already having kids this early on in life without being like stable, I guess. Like, yeah, you can have kids and still live a decent life and feel really masculine even at a young age. But for me, I want to be able to become this strong man for my future kids and my future wife and my family. That if I don't do these things or improving my mental health and taking care of my physical health, my financial health, and all this other extra stuff, and not doing any of that, I feel like I'm letting them all down in a sense. But like for some people, what I'm doing now is good enough. For what I'm doing now, giving money to my mom, going back home, and just fucking around, smoking weed, playing video games still. They think that's good enough. They think that's the highlight of life, and they don't want to get it. They don't want to go after it. They just see what they're doing, and it's good enough for them. Some people are getting after it. I'm not saying some people aren't, but I just seem like I'm the only one who's actually trying to get after it. But also at the same time, I'm not trying to like have brotherhood. I push away brotherhood because I'm so against being friends with people I don't align to. But at the same time, you can align to everybody around you. But everybody in my hometown just is so focused and programmed. I feel like I'm about to go on a different rant when the story is about height doesn't matter. Either way, height doesn't matter. It matters to some women, matters to others less. It's more how you carry yourself. It's more about how you are well rounded as an individual. Because if you're just like some loser who's always jerking off or not even keep eye contact, can't even talk to them. Like you can't even talk to girls, and you're just like looking at them like this, like nice ass. You just come off as like not like a weirdo, because some people are like, okay, whatever, people have anxiety and stuff, but you just come off as like less attractive. They're just like, see, oh, that's just like a little brother, or like, oh, just another coworker, associate, whatever the fuck. And if you're wanting to get girls, you don't want that. You want to become off. You want to come off as like a confident person. You want to come off as a well-rounded person, like with good mental health, all that. And when you don't, and you come off as like a weirdo or whatever, you just fuck it all up. And like, yeah, you can plant seeds and go from there, but if you're not like comfortable of how you're handling your life in general, how are you gonna be comfortable handling the life of another girl? So like right now, like I could have a girlfriend right now, but why would I want to bring her into this? Like honestly, she'll probably like being into this. We could have like depending on the girl, we could have a good time and live our life. It's like another stress added to my life where I could just push relationships to the side for now and just focus on leveling up myself, leveling up how I handle myself, the world, family, and everything. And once I gain like a better like mental health capacity, and like when I increase my bandwidth to be able to have someone in my life, I feel like that would be better for both of us because like we could both be on the same page. Like, oh yeah, because I'm looking for something long term now. I realized that playing this short term game of just like not wanting to be with somebody, but like you wanting to be someone, but you also want to be with this person, and that's not for me. I think it's like monogamy, or I'm not even too sure, bro. Don't even. I just want something long term. I want both of our values to relate to each other, and agree to have difficult conversations. Agree to like be into this for the long run, and that's really what I'm looking for. And I see myself like talking to all these girls now. It's like you could pursue this one, you could pursue that one. More will take more time, others won't take less. You can get rejected here. You could do this. Okay, I could do that, but I don't want to spread my bandwidth to it. It's like whoever comes in supports me and we talk about life or whatever. Cool, we'll see where it goes. But at the end, it's not really gonna matter to me because like I had to put all my attention to work. And honestly, if I had all my attention to working and like free time, like here and there, it's like okay, it will work with a girl, especially if it's like a cheerleader type, and you're getting after her and she's like a cheerleader cheering you on, like oh you got this and stuff. Like yeah, that'd be cool. But I believe I can get that, but I have to. I feel like I'm wishing for a completion of something in life. So in the way the Superior Man, this book by David Dia, the first chapter is like quit waiting for completion of anything in life. And basically that's what I feel like I was about to say is like I'll wait until I get to a certain point and then I'll start looking for girls and this and that. It's like no, you need to like be talking to girls already, but it's like it's part of everyday life. Like you go to work, you have to be social. Okay, talk to girls, be nice, whatever. You can even be flirty a little bit, but it's like you're not even taking it too seriously because like you're just focused on yourself, king. um, so you're just like, so for me, I'm just focusing on myself, because I feel like everywhere I go, new place, anywhere, new school, new job, new anything, I end up looking around for girls and be like, okay, I need to get a girlfriend because it will boost my confidence that people are socially accepted and I'll get that fist bump from this guy, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. I need to stop, like me personally, this new year, I need to stop giving a fuck what anybody thinks. I don't to a certain point with like random people, customers, the other people that like come by here and there, because like who gives a fuck, right? No one cares at the end of the day. And but I feel like I'm a people pleaser, and I feel like it's a good trait, but also a bad trait when you overthink about it too much and opening your mouth and actually like communicating with other people about whatever the thing is, that you end up just ruining things for both people, both relationships. You don't get that social connection, but height does matter. Okay. I like ranting in videos. I told you the strategy, I told you the tactics about how height doesn't matter. Is to just level yourself. The strategy is to level up yourself as a man. The tactics are go to the gym, work out, do some good self-improvement habits, meditate, be more grateful about everything in life, improve your mental health. Honestly, that within itself in like a year or so will just make you such a well-rounded guy, man. That's the end of this video. Leave a like, please. I don't know if that's the first time I asked for that on the channel. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Never give up and push past your limits.